What's good, everybody? It is your boy Underdog Flight Click Clutching 24/7. We are here, give you guys some heat at a nickel over, and it is here at the Overload 3 seam. Now, the meta right now is a lot of A gaps coming into Madden where, oh, you can't move outside the pocket, somebody's coming straight through the middle, and is going to sack you in the back. But like I said, every blitz has a counter and every blitz has a weakness in it. And if you know how to get to it, then you can go ahead and take advantage of it. But right now, we're going to show you guys Overload 3 Seam. This is part coming out of my Nickel Over ebook. So if you guys want the whole defense, everything of that nature, definitely let me know. It is only $5 to get better at the game. Just $5, contribute, help you out on defense a little bit, and then mix in your own stuff with it as well as what I'm teaching you here could definitely make you a better Madden player. So here, we're going to come out in Overload 3 Seam. I'm not going to tell you guys the personnel to put in there because it goes into the it goes into the whole thing of the ebook, but to kind of help you out a little bit is you're gonna have to want your user right here. Well, you're gonna have at least two users right here, at least two good users, because things happen on the defense, and I mean things happen on offense, and it gives you different situations and things to look out for. So you don't always want to have your good user right here, but have two very decent users right here is what it's basically I'm going to show you guys right here. And we're basically going to go up against mesh spot because it basically is two underneaths, one in the middle, a running back that you're going to have to worry about, and you have a streak on the left side. So basically covers everything right here. But right here, all you're going to need to do is shift your line to the left. Then you're going to need to shift your shift your linebackers to the right. Do not move them with your stick. Only let the computer take it for you. All right. Then what you're going to do is left on the D-pad and then down on the right stick to go ahead and slant inside. And you're going to need to do that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. It happens way faster than that. But if you do it just like that and then QB contain, left on the D-pad and twice. Left on the D-pad twice for the quick adjust. Circle and then go left on the left stick for a hard flat. And then triangle up. Here for the defensive alignments, you do not want to put any zone drops on. You don't want to put match on. This is just a strict defense. Don't even need to have drops on. Just so this pressure can go ahead and come in. You can go ahead and make your adjustments in the back like you want to. Completely universal. And then right after that, what you want to do is right on the left, right on the D-pad and down on the right stick. Do this twice. So now this would be your blitz angles for your linebackers. Now, what this defense will do right here, yes, it's overloading the left side, and that's what you want. Here on the right side, as a matter of fact, I think we can go into an instant replay of the last play that happened. And basically all you're doing here is your user is basically going to, as I try and get the right alignment of who I want to user here, as we get on Neil, this is who I'm paying attention to. He's going to come out here and pay attention to my user that's coming out. And Thibodeau, number 5, is basically going out in a route. Or basically, as he's covering the right side, he's also going to be right there for the running back just in case they want to quickly throw it out towards him. Now, the reason I have to have the camera turned this way is because there's something that's happening on here on the left side that you kind of want in this blitz. But as you can see, 73 is getting occupied by me. 64 is basically the odd man out. And basically it's like, I don't know why that did it that much, but 64 is basically the odd one out. As you see here on this left side, you have 4 people blitzing with 3 people on this side. Your main goal over here on this right side is to keep these 2 completely occupied for this left side to completely come in. And you would think, oh, if everybody's coming in on one side, why don't I just run to the other side and basically get away from that? Because 1, my user is running on the outside, and 2, Lawrence is in the QB contain. So that means that D tackle is going to come all the way towards the outside and replace where Thibodeau is going to be. And with all that going on, basically you're going to get this right here where he just comes in and gets to the quarterback. And if this doesn't happen every single time, you still have that corner on the left. I mean, the slot corner in this particular situation to come in and loop on this side. Now, the reason why this happens is because 64 was sitting here supposed to pick up on him. As you can see, this little animation right here, 61 is supposed to hold on to him and then peel off like he does right there. See, grabs on, peels off, and then he's supposed to pick up on a linebacker. But once again, Reason why he did it, we don't know. It's the game. That leaves that linebacker to just come straight through and get to the quarterback. And if this animation doesn't work like this every single time, which it won't, nothing is ever consistent, that means if he gets picked up, you still have this slot over here that's going to loop to get in completely free as well. So as we just showed you guys what happened on this last play, let's show you guys exactly what happened on this play. Here, user just like this, and once again, it comes in here in real time. Not a fluke. Showed you that it definitely happens once again. So crash down, QB contained, put circle in his hard flat, and then show up, and then re-blitz the linebackers once again, and then go ahead, let the play happen. Boom. And as you guys can see right there, exactly what I was talking about is he was going to replace where Lawrence was going to be on that right side and help contain. Now, I don't understand. I mean, I kind of do understand why, because he is a bigger, less agile guy. This is what's supposed to happen every single time, is that he's supposed to sit here and come out in this little motion where he's just sidestepping over here on this side. So if he does run to this side, it's basically him right there. So basically, imagine if you put Micah Parsons right there. Okay? Imagine if you just switch up the whole D-line, and basically this is more of a sack than you would ever know. But like I said, we're getting to those adjustments in the ebook. So if you guys get what I'm saying, you kind of don't. You kind of already get what I'm saying. You kind of know what to do here. But right here, he kind of steps up and then does the shade. If he sits here and does that, that means he's supposed to pick up on 24 like he did right there. Boom, moves out to the side. He's basically, everything is supposed to go the way that it should be. Now, one way to go ahead and counter this from happening once again, as we go ahead and sets it up right here again, as I'm sitting here with this user, I'm not going down on my stick. I'm letting the game pull me down towards the quarterback. After I get past the line of scrimmage, I'm holding on to left trigger. So then they actually put their attention on me more. So that means they can come through on the other side. And then that kind of stops me from pursuing the quarterback. And then I can go back towards the middle of the field like I should. My user should literally go as follows. Goes down like this, stop, and then goes up towards the middle of the field. Or if there's nobody in the middle of the field and they sitting here blocking everybody, I'm either going over here to 86 or I'm going over here to 26 and basically using a nap. But because I have Thibodeau here in the flat, I still have to go towards the middle of the field because that's the only thing that's open here on this play. So boom, as I go ahead and bring them back here, I'm going to go ahead and let that all go once again. Boom, hold it just like this, and you guys can see as I hold on to that left trigger and everybody sits here and gets stuck towards the middle. Like I said, we overload on one side for a reason. I go ahead and stand over, he kind of follows me, and then I hold on to left trigger about here. As he realizes I do that, it's literally too late because he's literally just guarding me. He's like, nope, I'm taking my attention off of literally the middle, and then he's putting his attention back on me. So that means he's coming in completely free on that left side. Everybody's jumbled up in the inside. Pretty much doesn't matter because he's basically coming in free. So it's many different things that you can do here. Right now, we're just showing you guys this without the block running back and showing you the possibilities you can do with this. As we go ahead and do this again, boom, you see the contain. You see how the contain came out there from the middle to come all the way to the outside to help out. That's what's supposed to happen every single time for him. But because this Madden and nothing is ever that consistent, he comes in, boom. I'm holding on to the left trigger so they can sit here and basically watch me. And then when it's too late, he's back. He basically just gave me a free sack. Now Lawrence is here in the back. And now over here with Belton, he definitely does get picked up. He moves in, but you guys can see that all this disengages is happening because the safety is coming in. With the disengages coming in, boom, literally everybody's going to lose somebody in the disengage. So somebody's going to come in free, even if you don't have time to sit here and take care of all that. Boom, I'm sitting here just like this. And once again, either the middle is going to come free, the safety is going to come free, or a disengage is going to happen. And as this is happening, I need you to sit here and come back to the middle of the field as a user. They think, boom, boom. They can throw it just that quick up towards the middle of the field. But if they don't see it in time, it's going to get a little scary. So that's what this defense is basically supposed to bring you. Now, here's the difference as we're going ahead and bring this in with the match concept and show you the difference, okay? We're going to set this up the same way. and basically show you what we can do here. Boom. Everything is still the same. Come on down just like this. Boom. Got to come back up here towards the middle of the field and use that because that's all they have. All they have to do is throw it right towards the middle or literally throw it to where everything is. Now, Thibodeau is literally right here. He's matched up towards the running back. This safety down here is basically up towards the corner and then going to come down and play him right here. He's basically matching to come down to here. That safety, basically, you could bring that safety down a little bit to force them to not throw that in the inside. But like I said, with that contain on the outside not coming in or whatever, is basically was hard for him to get there. So if they feel like, I mean, if you know that what you call it, if you know that the defensive line isn't there to go ahead and pick up that contain like he was supposed to, that's where your user comes in. Your user becomes the new contain. So boom, since I'm outside, come in just like this, as you guys can see. Since that happens like that, what you could do is basically send Thibodeau. Because like I said, if you have to go and use it in the middle of the field, you see that he basically is rolling out because it actually came in again. So as he passes that hash mark or whatever, you can actually go and user the running back and then send Thibodeau. It's going to be a little weird. So what I'll do here is basically this. Whoops. I basically will do this. Boom. So now the middle of the field is covered. And just in case that blitz doesn't happen, you still have the contain on the outside. Boom, just like this, come back around. As soon as he comes down, you see how I go ahead and click him in to go ahead and bring him down. Now, your user has to go towards the running back or he has to go towards the middle just in case that inside doesn't come in and play that. But as you can see, he does play that. All you have to do is just go over to the running back and that's yours. Or you have to use what I did there and use that other crosser right there. So it's a lot of things that you have to sit here and pay attention to. Just basically bring them down. Boom. Do the same things. Boom, shade up. Now, the shade up kind of might cancel the match a little bit. So if you are in match, I don't feel like that's necessary. But as you can see, everything is still getting hit home. So what we're going to do now, since I remember that we're in match, is that I'm not going to sit here and basically, what's it called? I'm not going to sit here and shade up because we are in match. Because match basically will cancel out when that happens. But as you can see, everything is being covered. You see how Thibodeau actually goes over to the running back a lot faster because it's in match. That's his responsibility. Boom, he runs out and he stays right there. That's all he needs right there. And then you're just going straight up towards the middle of the field to go and use that. And if he gets towards the outside, he's not going to go ahead and use that the whole time. That's when the corner is going to have to come down and use it. Come towards that running back. This is the defense. Definitely will go into more depth of this into the ebook. But showing you guys this just as a freebie. You know, a nice little freebie to go ahead and use. And something that definitely will help you out. If you're a little bit more advanced, how to send them is clicking the right stick in. Just a lot. It's definitely a lot, but it's definitely effective. Boom. Sit right here to the outside. Nobody comes in. Worst thing that you're going to get is a nice little completion in there like that. And if you go to different formations, then it's definitely a lot more adjustments that you can have to do. But if you guys like this, make sure you guys are going to leave a like, comment down below some other stuff you guys would like to see. Subscribe if you guys are new. And as always, folks, peace out.